everyone, it's Debra Poneman, founder of Yes to Success, where we share knowledge and tools for you to live your ultimate life. Ageless, anti-aging for your brain, body, and future, and the awake method, because it's time for all of us to wake up. And I'm coming to you live from San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. I just arrived last night. And I have to admit, I'm feeling a little bit toxic from all the not so great food I've been eating, being in one city and then another, and then airports and airplanes. So I decided to do a detox for the coming week. And it made me think about the concept of detoxing, not only our bodies, but our lives. When we cleanse our bodies, we let go of the toxins that are keeping us from having radiant health. Toxins that build up in our systems tend to cloud our brains and weaken every aspect of our physical bodies, including our immune system, and then make us more susceptible to viruses and bacteria and those things that people get. And then they hold us back from the life that we want to live. But there are other things in our lives that we also might want to detox that are keeping our bodies and minds and lives from functioning optimally. Um, we've all heard the expression, let go of the old to make way for the new. And for the last 4 decades, I've taught that if you want wonderful new things to come into your life, you have to let go of what's no longer serving you. When you clean out the physical things you no longer use or enjoy that are cluttering your life, you're creating energetic space for new things to come in, like new relationships and new career opportunities and even new ideas. Clutter blocks life force energy. It's like debris blocking a river. When energy stagnates, people's lives stagnate and they feel stuck and heavy and an overwhelm. So if you want to welcome new opportunities and relationships, new, um, I don't know, ways that you could become more abundant in your life, if you want to welcome those, you need to create a space for them. Holding on to excess stuff sends a message that you're not ready to receive more or that you don't trust that abundance will flow to you. Both block your good. So you hold on to old clothes and old books and old magazines and old papers and knickknacks and chipped dishes and broken juicers. And guess what? Each of those carries an old energy that you just might want to let go of. But it's not only physical clutter that holds us back, it's also emotional clutter, like anger or resentment towards someone we believe has wronged us. We don't realize that forgiving them is not about legitimizing what we feel they've done to us, but it's about emotionally letting go and moving on with your own life. It's about setting yourself free so that your greater good can come to you. You're detoxing that old resentment. And sometimes what we need to let go of are the people in our life who are no longer in alignment with who we've become. This can even mean moving on from a marriage. Some people believe hanging in there at all costs and working on the relationship endlessly is a sign of strength. But there are times when it takes much more strength to let go and make space for something more beautiful, more glorious to come in. You know, sometimes every ounce of our intuition says to let go and we still hold on. But when you voluntarily release something that you know is no longer for your highest good, nature doesn't have to step in and make something happen to kind of help you let go. I'll give you an example. I know a woman who went through a really nasty divorce and made sure she took the things that she knew that her former husband loved, like certain paintings and other art objects. She knew she should let the items go and let him have them, but she just wouldn't listen to her higher self. And she didn't even have any place to display them because she moved out of their house into a smaller apartment and she just put the art in storage. It was doing no good for anyone. Well, no sooner was the divorce finalized and the possessions became legally hers than there was a fire in the storage unit and everything was lost. And as painful as this story is to recount, I'll tell you one more because monkeys happen to be my favorite animal. The story of how they catch monkeys in Borneo speaks so clearly to what we do in our own lives. So, as the story goes, and I wish it weren't true, when the natives want to catch the little monkeys, usually to sell them to zoos, so they want them unharmed, they hollow out large coconuts, make the hole in the coconut the size of the monkey's hand, fill the coconut with the monkey's favorite food, and attach the coconut to a chain. So when the monkey finds the coconut, he puts his little tiny monkey hand inside to get the food. But now that his hand is in a fist filled with the food, he can't pull it out. Some of the monkeys pull and pull for so long that their little wrists are bruised and bloody, but they still won't let go until the natives put them in a box and cart them away. The monkey would have been free to live in his jungle paradise if he would have simply let go. But instead, his unwillingness to release a small little handful of food left him forever trapped behind the bars of a cage. So, what things are you holding on to that are keeping you imprisoned? I would love for you to notice in the coming week what it is that you're holding on to and to choose something to let go of. Just one thing to release your grip on. Maybe it's an old story about your childhood that you tell over and over to justify not doing what you know as an adult would make your life so much better. Maybe it's a feeling about a neighbor, or maybe you're just on it about something with your partner. How's that working out for you? You might want to let go. Or maybe it's physical clutter that's been proven over and over by feng shui experts to hold you back. Or maybe it's an organization you belong to and you don't know what you're still doing there, but because you get absolutely nothing from it, but you still keep going. Maybe it's time to release your grip. I invite you to write down that one thing that you're going to choose to let go of in order to make space for something more wonderful to come into your life, and share it in the comments below. And then all of us are going to cheer you on. And I'm going to end with two quotes. One is from Anais Nin, who says, "Anything I cannot transform into something marvelous, I let go of." And another is from author Daphne Rose Kingma, who says, "Holding on is believing there's only a past. Letting go is knowing that there is a future." So, because we all know there's a future, let's let go of something to create a more glorious future. And I'll see you next week. Lots of love to you. Bye for now.